Hello guys and welcome to my first art supply haul video. So I have been getting some new supplies and stuff lately, and I asked you on Instagram if you wanted me to make like a haul video and you said yes, so here it is. And please have in mind that I did not purchase all this stuff in one go. Some of the supplies I purchased way back in October, and I got most of the supplies on eBay. I will leave a list down below in the description box so you can search for them yourself if you want to. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. So as some of you may know, ProMarkers are rebranding from Letraset to Winsor & Newton, and since I didn't know when or if I would be able to purchase the new ProMarkers from Winsor & Newton's online store, I took the opportunity to stack up with some of the old ProMarkers from Letraset's online store, and they came nicely packaged in these white little boxes. So last time I checked, Winsor & Newton did not ship to Sweden, which sucks. They also don't accept PayPal, which also is a bit lame, so I will probably have to find another place to purchase my markers from now on. So yeah, I picked up some of my favorite colors that I use a lot and some that I didn't have in my collection already. And I always get more marker than I really need, so I think I will have to fill in this little color chart to see what colors I have. I always forget, so... I also got some of the FlexMarkers, which I really like because of the flexible brush nib. Then I got these TriaMarkers. Letraset.com is having a huge online store clearance, so they lowered the price for TriaMarkers from like £5 to £2, and I always wanted to try TriaMarkers, but they have been pretty expensive. So I got this big case with 24 pens in it, and it's a really nice set with some lovely colors in it. I also bought some single markers. One thing that I'm a bit annoyed about is that 2 pens were dried out when I received them. The caps came off, so one of them had actually bled all the way through the side of the cardboard box that the pens were shipped in. Total waste of ink, I'm so mad about that. Another thing that I also think is a bit meh is that the actual pens look so plasticky and so cheap. They are full of scratches. I don't know if you can see it on camera though, but that will probably not affect the quality of the pens, hopefully. I'm still looking forward to use them anyway. So the TriaMarkers has 3 nibs, 1 brush nib, which is the reason why I wanted to purchase them, because ProMarkers doesn't have these kinds of nibs, and 1 wider nib and 1 very fine nib that sits on top of the wider one. I don't know if these will be sold anymore, but there might be some left on Letraset.com if you want to check them out. So seeing this from another person's perspective, I might look like a marker addict. I don't know, I just love all the pretty colors together. Next I got these little cardboard drawers. For all these years I've been using markers, I stored them in ice cream boxes, and it worked pretty well when I didn't have that many colors, but over the years my collection has grown a lot and keeping them in boxes was very unpractical. It was hard to find the colors and such, and you have to dig around and the pens fell out of the box and it was a mess. So I found this on a Swedish art and crafting store called Panduro, and I thought they were perfect. The drawers are much wider than the ice cream boxes, so the markers will spread more and it's easier to find what you're looking for. And it may not be ideal, but it's much better than it was before. You can also pull out the whole drawer and put it on the desk when drawing, and they look so pretty. They also fit perfectly in my bookshelf, which is awesome. Then I have Marie's Gouache color, very pretty name, and I've been wanting to try out gouache for years now, so I never tried this kind of paint before, but I think they are like watercolors but thicker, almost like acrylic, so you can layer it and paint over one color with another. It's more pigmented and not that translucent as watercolor, and I hope I'm not totally wrong when saying that, by the way. Anyway, I will make a video trying out these colors if you'd like to see that. I also got some acrylic brushes to use with the gouache, and these are not the most expensive stuff. I chose to go with cheaper supplies, so I wouldn't waste my money if I would happen to not like this medium at all. And now I can practice without feeling guilty of wasting expensive supplies. Then we have a few more things, like the Sakura Pigma brush pens in different colors. I was hoping to use these for sketching or outlining. I really like the look of colored line art, so I will probably use it for that. I already have the Sakura Micron fine liners in the same colors as well, but they were super fine fine liners and I wanted something thicker, and I really like brush pens, so I thought I'd give these a try, or I will just use them to write in my journal. We'll see if I like them or I will give them to someone else. Next are these Col-Erase erasable color pencils from Prismacolor. I really like to do my sketches with color pencils because I like the look of it, and I think it's a lot less messy than sketching with a graphite pen. I think sketches in graphite or lead looks a bit dirty and I always smudge it. But the color pencils that I already use to sketch with are super hard to erase, they are not erasable. So when I found out about these pens, I was like, I need those, so I had to buy them. And they came in 12 different colors, which is pretty nice. I also picked up a new white Posca pen, my favorite pen for making highlights and such. I also bought this UniBall Signo broad white pigment ink pen with the longest name ever that I also will use for highlights, and I never had one of these before, but I tried it a little and it seemed like it worked fine on waxy surfaces like color pencils, which is great since I mix markers and color pencils sometimes, so I need something that works on color pencils. Then I have this Milano sketchbook in size A5, 110 grams. I will use this for rougher sketches, like ideas for drawings and such. I really like that the pages are perforated, so I easily can remove the page if I'd like to. And the paper has a really nice grain as well, it feels pretty sturdy. Apparently you can even use watercolor on it very lightly, but I will probably not do so since I have another sketchbook that's on its way here, so that I will use for more artistic sketches and quick drawings, more worked through sketches you could say. So this one I will use more for drafts and drawing ideas. And then at last are these ballpoint pens in 10 different colors from Staedtler. I purchased this after I made a cheap art supply challenge where I used very cheap colored ballpoint pens. And I felt like I needed to try some good quality ballpoint pens, and these looked really nice. I would love to make a colored portrait with these instead of a black and white one that I normally do with ballpoint pen. Some people have even requested me to redraw the owl that I made with a cheap art supply, but I don't think I will do so. I don't really enjoy redrawing my art, but I would love to draw another animal perhaps with these pens. Let me know what you think. Alright, that's all for now, that's all the new supplies that I got. I will probably not purchase any new supplies in a while now, hopefully. But I hope you liked this video, leave a comment and a like if you did. Let me know if I should make more of these videos, I always appreciate your comments and feedbacks. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, become a happy cat. Alright, see you in the next video, bye!